All right, welcome to those of you who are watching the recording. It is Tuesday, May 19th, and we are doing this workout. I'm gonna pull it up so you can all see it. It is a 21-15-9 of front squats, push press, and 200-meter run, right into a 15-12-9 of thrusters and 200-meter run. All three of those movements, front squat, push press, and thruster, shall be at the same load. So if you use 20 kilos, you got front squat, push press at 20 kilos, and then in part two, you got thrusters at 20 kilos. The 200-meter run distance doesn't change. So in total today, you're gonna run 6 200-meter runs. I'm gonna stop the screen sharing and we will get on with our warm-up. So 200 meters, if you don't have that marked off, that is roughly 35 seconds of jogging out. Make that your turnaround and then jog back. So a jog 200 will take most people about a minute 10, and then a 200 that you run kind of fast will be under a minute, hopefully. So if you don't have the distance, you'll jog out for 30 to 35 seconds, and then that's your turnaround, and then come back. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And Andy, you can go ahead and row 250 meters. Hi, Lori. So we're running 200 meters. Yeah, Sandra.
You're running now?
Yeah, running 200 meters.
Okay.
Pam, how loud is that? Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, okay. All right, we're getting people back here. Waiting for Kim. There's Matthew and Maria. Awesome. So if you were here yesterday, excuse me, you did some practice on front and back scales at the end of class. We're going to do that at the beginning today. So we're going to go 10 scales on each leg, each direction. So 10 front, 10 front, 10 back, 10 back. Just a quick reminder, our front scale, we're going to be here. We're going to lift that leg as tall as possible without leaning forward. And then our back scale will go to this position and come back up. I'm going to spotlight some of you guys so people who are watching at home or on the recording can see the different variations, different levels of scales here. So let's start with Matthew and Maria. So we're doing 10 front scales and 10 back scales on each leg for a total of 40. And I don't care if you do like one forward, one backward for 10 times and then switch legs, whatever you need to do to make that happen. And this is gonna take a couple minutes, so no need to rush. Maybe by that time, the lawnmower will be moved on from the piece of grass right behind me. Pieces of grass, many, many blades of grass. Nicely done, Matthew and Maria. Let's take a look at Christine. Yeah, oh, it's great. So if this is difficult for you to balance, it's totally fine to grab onto something that will help you to execute both of these movements. I see Lori has a PVC pipe. That looks great. Let's do Pam. Pam's back scale looks pretty good, so let's give it a go. Nice. So we're trying not to shift the hips at all. So at the bottom position, we're square to the ground. Nice. Should be a little over halfway by now. I see Andy is just using the desk a little bit for balance. That's great. Oh, now he's not. All right, regardless of where you are, we're gonna move on. Let's drop into a plank position. I'm gonna stay up here because I feel like it's pretty loud and I wanna make sure you can hear me. So I'm gonna spotlight Matthew and Maria's screen and they'll kind of follow along with my instruction. So let's move to lizard lunge and we're gonna do some slow alternating lizard lunge. So you're gonna go from that position for maybe 5 seconds and then alternate, and we're gonna do 10 repetitions of that. 5 seconds on one side with the heel to the hand, and then switch. 10 repetitions, lizard lunge. Hi, Masya. We're doing some lizard lunges. And we're going for 10 repetitions, 5 switches or 5 on each leg. No need to spend more than 5 seconds on each position. How close are you, Matthew?
I think we're done.
We're done, okay. Go ahead and go into a plank hold, a high plank, and we're gonna hold that for a little while. So we're in high plank, 3, 2, 1, go. Sandra, shift forward so that your shoulders are over your wrists, or walk your hands back, Sandra. Yeah, there you go, good. Nicely done. So you should be seeing my screen now. We're in plank position. And from this position now, we're gonna go for 20 alternating shoulder taps. And I want you to shift as little as possible. So the goal is to, so Maria, widen your stance so you don't shake your butt in the air. As little hip movement as possible here for 20 shoulder taps. After your 20, you can go right into a set of 10 push-up down dogs. Kim's already got it. She's got the down dog. She just needs to add the push-up. 10 reps, push-up down dog. push up and down dog. And then after rep number 10, we're gonna go through 2 rounds of 10 air squats and 5 push-ups. So that will help further warm us up for both the front squat and the thruster. 2 rounds, 10 air squats and 5 push-ups. Many of us are on to that second round. Make sure that you're sitting back in the heels and keeping the chest as tall as possible. And after your 20th squat, just get your last 5 push-ups. All right, we're getting warm. It's already warm out here. Once you finish that second round, we're gonna go on one more 200-meter run. So when you're ready, go ahead and take that last 200-meter run at a little bit quicker of a pace than your first one. And when you get back, if you plan on using a barbell today, grab it empty. If you plan on using dumbbells today, grab one single dumbbell. One single dumbbell. So with that single dumbbell or empty barbell, go ahead and get 10 deadlifts, 5 front squats, and 5 strict press. If you have a dumbbell, it's 5 strict press on each side. So 10 deadlifts with a barbell or a single dumbbell. Then 5 goblet squats. And then 5 strict shoulder press on each arm, or total. Overhead, we're locking out so that the wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle are totally stacked. Squeeze that stomach overhead. When you finish that round, drop down back into plank for 10 quick mountain climbers. Heel all the way to hand. I just realized I had Pam spotlighted for like 5 straight minutes. Hopefully you did all the reps, Pam. All right, take a quick rest. And then work your way back to your dumbbell for the same exact thing. 10, 5, 5. 10 deadlifts, 5 squats, 5 presses on each side, or 5 total. If you have a barbell, it's just 5 strict presses overhead with your barbell. All right, now's the time where we're gonna find the load that we're gonna use for the workout. So a prescribed load is 45 kilos / 30 kilos, which turns out to be right about 95 / 65 pounds. With dumbbells, the prescribed load is 50 / 35. But a better way to think about this workout is, what is a load that I can do about 12 to 15 squats in a row and 12 to 15 presses in a row, so that when I do my set of 21 and 15 of the part A, I can do it in 2 sets. That should also in turn be the load that you can do about 15 thrusters or 10 to 15 thrusters in a row at. So we're gonna find that weight by putting a little bit of weight on the bar or grabbing heavier dumbbells. And we're going to do a couple reps of front squat, push press, and thruster. Every time you add weight, you're gonna do those 3 movements between 3 and 5 reps. The choice is yours. So Matthew, you'll probably grab Maria's dumbbells and do a set. Maria, you can use a single dumbbell, do a set of 5, 5, 5, and then you can go heavier from there. We should get to the weight we're gonna use in about 3 sets. I see Andy, I think, has 30 on the bar now, so he'll probably do 30 once or twice and then go right to 40 and do 40 once or twice. That's part of being at home, is sometimes I have to make the jump from 35-pound dumbbells right to 50 when I would like to take a pit stop in the middle, but that is not possible. So I'm sure when Matthew cleans up those 50-pound dumbbells, they're gonna feel heavy. Do you have 2 or 1, Matthew? 2, awesome. So get a couple front squats, a couple thrusters, a couple push press. because the thruster is a combination of both the front squat and the push press, we don't need to do 5 to 10 reps of each. Like I just did 3 front squats, right into 2 thrusters, right into 2 push press. And the thruster is a little bit redundant, so it helps warm up your front squat and your push press at the same time. Make another weight change if needed. There was a workout last week that had front squats, sets of 15. You should be considering that load for this workout. Yes, Kim.
I don't know if I can do this volume with this with the 20 kilos, but 10 kilos feels light. So
why don't you do a 15, 12, 9 for part A,
okay.
and then like a 12, 9, 6 for part B. So that reduces the volume a little bit for you.
Okay, I think that'll help.
Cool.
Thanks.
And you still get the flavor of like part B being smaller sets than part A.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yep. Now, just because I said that the goal would be to do the 21 and the 15 in 2 sets, that doesn't mean you can't do 7, 7, 7. If that's what you got to do with the equipment you have, fine. It doesn't mean you can't go 21 in a row. It's just when I wrote the workout, I'm thinking, okay, I want something that is heavy enough to where you have to make a decision. It's not automatic that you're just going to go unbroken. Matthew, have you gotten any reps in with both 50s? Yeah?
It's super heavy.
Cool.
My heart rate is so high after thrusters.
That's why they're at the end. Can you go 15, 12, 9 unbroken? That's the challenge. Takes us back to the days of the decathlon.
Oh, Fran.
And then
Partner Fran. Yeah, that was awesome.
Goodness gracious.
We were almost as fast as the world record of a single man.
I know. It only took 2 of us.
We weren't almost there. We were like 30 seconds slower.
We should get fitter.
That's what we're trying to do here. So Lori, if you're gonna row, just do 200 meters on the rower. Yes, Pam.
So if it made me angry last week at 55, that's what I should try this time.
How did you do those sets of 15? Did you do 5, 5, 5?
I did 8 and 7 for maybe 3. Well, it was a 4-rounder, right?
4 rounds, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I did 8 and 7 for 3 rounds and then 5, 5, 5 for the last round or something.
Okay.
But it was a lot of dark thoughts.
So you're kind of teetering on the edge of like, the last time we did a workout with this load, it was probably a touch too heavy. So maybe you adjust it down for this one to like 45 or 50 pounds. I don't know if you can make that.
I can do 45.
Cool, let's do that.
Okay.
Does anyone else have any questions? I'm gonna put the workout up on the screen one more time so you can see it and write it down. I know it got posted somewhat late today, so here it is in all its glory. And I'll talk through it one more time. It's 21 front squats, 21 push press, and a 200-meter run. Then 15 front squats, 15 push press, and a 200-meter run. Then 9 front squats, 9 push press, and another 200-meter run. Right into a 15, 12, 9 of thrusters and a 200-meter run. I don't know why that just opened. There we go. So after your 9 front squats, 9 push press, and 200-meter run, you're gonna go right back to the barbell or the dumbbell for 15 thrusters, 200-meter run, 12 thrusters, 200-meter run, 9 thrusters, 200-meter run. Did everyone get enough time to write this down Sandra's still going. I'll leave it up for another minute or so. Now would be a good time to use the bathroom or get a drink. All right, so one more time, 21:15.9 front squat, push press, 200-meter run, right into 15:12.9 of thruster, 200-meter run. So in total, there are 6 runs, 3 in the first triplet, 3 in the second couplet. Any questions on the workout? I'm gonna unmute everyone. I do want to give us just a little bit more time before we start here. Question? No questions?
Do you think, yeah.
I think that if you can do 2 sets on the 21 and 15 and then unbroken on the rest, I think that this is a 12-minute workout.
Woo!
Holy cow.
If you can't go sets of 2 sets and then unbroken, it could very easily be 15.
Yeah, okay.
20.
All right. So Kim, you are 15:12.9 and then 12:9.6 with the same run distance. Andy, you got 40 kilos. Sweet. All right. I am going to do the screen share with the stopwatch so that we can all get our own time like I did last time. That seemed to work pretty well. One final time for questions. So the workout starts with 21 front squats and then 21 push press and then the run, 200 meters. 21, 21 run, 15, 15 run, 9, 9 run, change it over to thrusters, 15 run, 12 run, 9 run, time. Around 12 minutes. All right, I'm gonna throw everyone on mute. I'm gonna do this workout with you guys. So if you need to ask a question mid-workout, type it in the chat or come up here and wave. I'll be checking the screen periodically. I'm gonna share my screen. First, I'm gonna mute you all. Share my screen so that you guys can see the stopwatch. All right, front squat, push press, run, and then this couplet is thruster, run, thruster, run, thruster, run. Thumbs up if you're good to go here. Matthew, I don't see a thumbs up. Matthew's nervous. Lori's ready, Steven's ready. Sandra, good? All right, Christine's good. Pam, we know Pam's ready. Pam's always ready. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Front squat. I'm gonna break mine up 12 and then 9. It would serve you well to take a break here. 12 push press. I'm taking another break. All right, on my first run. All right, I'm back for the round of 15. I'm going to break 9-6 here on both of them. We're 4 minutes and 40 seconds in. Second run for me. Round of 9. 7 minutes in. All right, I'm on to the thrusters. We're 8.5 minutes in. Ah. Woo, got 15 in a row. Here we go. Ten and a half minutes in. Ah. Oh, 12 in a row. We are 12:41 in. I'm on the round of 9. Oh, the legs are tired. Oh. Ah. Oh. Nice job, everyone. Keep going. Lock those dumbbells out overhead on every press. When you finish, go ahead and write your score into the chat. Good job, Pam. Oh, that was hard. That was brutal. What, Pam?
I said it was rough.
Oh, were you able to do the plan?
I did the plan.
Me too, barely.
Yeah.
It definitely affected the speed of my runs on the last.
Oh.
Those were slogs.
Yep. All right, Matthew, Maria, and Christine, and Andy. Woo!
Here we go, Steven. Here we go, Kim. Oh my gosh. Oh, my legs are concrete. Woo.
Keep fighting for it, everybody.
You got it, Lori. You got it, Sandra. Good job, Maria. Nice job. Come on, Matthew.
All right, Andy. All right, Christine.
My arms.
It's right here, right, Maria? Can you see that? It's anterior delt and bicep tendon. Do you feel that pump?
That was the worst thing ever.
Matthew said that was the worst thing ever.
Oh, good job, Andy.
It is hot over here.
Good job, Steven. Nice time. All right, Andy.
What was your time?
1640. 1641.
Nice job, Christine.
All right, Andy.
Andy. No podemos hoy. Papá dijo que no. Ah, ok, perdón. Hey, Moby.
Come on, Andy.
Go, Sandra. Go, Sandra.
I'm jerky. Good job.
Nice job.
Good
Go,
job, Matthew.
Sandra!
Jordan,
Yeah.
50 is sinful.
Good job, Christine, with 20 kilos. Woo!
I was yelling.
He was yelling.
How'd you break up the 15, 12, 9?
5, 5, 5, 6, 6, and then unbroken.
Nice.
How did you do it?
Unbroken,
What was your weight?
35.
Nice.
I only have 150. That was still brutal because I wanted to set it down at like 10 out of my 15.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's pointless.
Yeah.
Just do it. But then I found myself running so horribly slow.
Same.
91, 60% humidity.
Wow. Good job, Kim.
Yeah, Andy!
Kim, are you finished? Okay, good. I think Andy has one more set to go. Are you done, Andy? I think Andy has the 9s. No, he's done. All right. Anyone else still working? Sandra, you're finished? Okay, I'm gonna stop the screen share. All right. Let's unmute everyone.
Woo!
All right, give it to me. How'd it go?
I think I went a little too heavy.
I was finding the squats. It was the pressing. Like, I had to break them up into 3 sets. Like, I don't know what was wrong.
Pressing was sneaky.
I think also mentally on the last couple, like the 15, 12, 9, that's round of 12 was hard.
Yeah. I came back in from after the front, like the front part 1, and I was like, I cannot believe we're only halfway through.
Yeah.
The thing I really like about it is that the 21-15-9, each round is substantially shorter.
Yeah.
But on 15-12-9, you don't get that same feeling.
No.
You know, you don't get that like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm going down by 6. It's just like the 12 kind of felt exactly the same as the 15 for me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's finish on. Let's finish with some cool down here. We'll go to a modified pigeon pose and then some shoulder openers. Let's start with the shoulders. So you're going to find it. Either a child pose or something where you can thumbs up and sink down. You can feel that really.
Be plugged in because I'm sure it's going dead.
You can lean more on the right, more on the left. About a minute doing that. A full minute there. You can even let one arm hang as you twist in. And then let's go ahead and go into a pigeon pose. I'm going to do an executive stretch here, sitting on my stool. I'm going to stop the video. If you guys are doing this later in the day on recording, best of luck. Break up the rounds early.
I think it's a little late to tell them that.
That's true.